Welcome everyone back to Lafayette Corner. This might be my favorite ballpark here in Cheese League Baseball and here in Super Mega Baseball 3. It's the Grazers versus the Feudin'Fowls. Bo and Dixon on the mound today for the Grazers and Bo Lawson on the hill for the Fowls. Aria Torres leads it off for the Grazers today. Seen a lot of them lately. They just took 2 games from the Rampage. 0-2 on Torres. That one's lined out to Moran at short. First out. Justice Burke steps in. And good pitch there from Lawson. 4-seamer, 2-seamer, slider, curve, and change is Lawson's arsenal. She's more of a junk pitcher and an accuracy pitcher than a velocity pitcher. And there's lined out to Taverna for the second out. Tony Austin steps in. Shortstop for the Grazers. It's fouled away, 1-1. And fouled off again into the Fowls dugout. Good pitch in there from Lawson. Gets Austin swinging. Very, very quick inning there. Go to the bottom of the first. And Oliver Hanna leads it off for the home team, the Fowls. You see the Fowls fans in their downy white shirts. Let's take a look here at Dixon as the 3-0 count to Hanna. 4-seamer, slider, curve, and change. And now he works back on Hanna and gets him. Nice inside, high and inside strike there. Picks up Kellen Moran. Makes it a strike in the outside part of the plate. Dixon is dealing today. He is dealing. We might have a pitcher's duel here today. There's a strike. That might be famous last words, though. You never know with these teams. 1-1 now on Slow, the Fowls first baseman. Grounded right back to Dixon for the final out of the inning. So quick first inning there. We go to the top of the second. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the Grazers. Dallas Hatter steps in. These pitchers are pretty evenly matched. They both have ERAs around 2 or above. Bo Lawson is 2-1. Bo and Dixon is 1-1. Hatter grounds that one to Taverna for the first out of the inning. And brings up Amish Yellow. First baseman here, batting .306 on the year. Hits that one into left field for a base hit. So runner on first now, 1 out for Esperanza. And he lines one rather, off of Schmidt's glove there at third. Everyone's safe. And Rasmussen steps in. He's their backup catcher. He packs a punch. And he hits that one high into center field. Lester's there, puts it away. I don't know why he's throwing to first. The runner advances to third, so now there's 2 outs. Runners in the corners, and Stevenson steps in. Throw over, check on the runner. And again, very close there, but let's say work the hitter. That was grounded. Taverna puts it away for the third out. Grazers strand a pair of runners. Go to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Fowls. Taylor Schmidt steps in. And 1-1. Taylor Schmidt is juiced. Might be the first juiced player we've seen so far on the Fowls. And she walks. So that juice has not really done much this year in the Cheese League. Nonetheless, Schmidt's on first, and Taverna steps in. She goes, and that one's off the screen. See if they do something here again. They don't. It's grounded. Yellow to Austin. And they get the double play. I guess Yellow stepped on first there, threw down to Austin. So they get the 3-6 double play as McForsham flies out here to Klein, who's actually playing center today. And just like that, the fouls go down in order. 9-1 and 2 with 2 up now for the Grazers. And Austin Klein steps in.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's high. Inside.
And Lawson can't find the strike zone here. It's 3-0 to Klein. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. And there's another strike working back now. The 3-2 from Lawson. Klein pops that one up. I think that's going to get on the screen. Yep. And almost got him checking there. But Klein walks and brings up Torres, who's 0 for 1. Klein runs quite well there at first base, too. And there's a ball outside. Big looping curveball there. They throw over and check on Klein. 2-1 now to Torres. And working back, 3-1. And Lawson walks Torres. So 2 on. Justice Berg steps in, 0 for 1 today. No outs here in the top of the third. Grazers have a chance to deal some damage. And looks at a nice breaking pitch there from Lawson. 2-1 now. And very, very outside. So Lawson kind of struggling to find the strike zone here. There's a good pitch. And she walks Berg, so Lawson walks the bases loaded here. Brings up Austin, who's 0 for 1 today. No outs. That one's hit up the middle. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And it is a bases clearing double. The Grazers lead it 3-0. That was fouled back. Lawson, stats immediately taking a dive here. That one's grounded to Schmidt for the first out of the inning. Yellow steps in. He's 1 for 1. That one's fouled off. Skips off the Grazers dugout. Grounded. Who gets it? Taverna does. Lawson covers. There's out number 2. The runner moves to third. That brings up Esperanza, who's 1 for 1 today. That's a ball high. There's a strike. 1-1 now. And the 2-1 to Esperanza. And full count. Or no, apologize, 3-1. That one's hit quite well. But Lester, I apologize, has room for the third out. And Lester will be the first up in the bottom half of the third. But the Grazers get 3 runs. They lead at 3-0. Lester's power and contact versus lefties is activated. And 3-1 now to Lester. And he's walked. So Dixon walks Lester. That brings up Louis Huber. Left fielder here for the Fowls. We haven't seen the Fowls in a little while. And Huber hits a base hit up the middle. And runners going to third. Boy, I don't know what they were thinking. Thrown out at third base. Wallace steps in now, the catcher for the Feudin'Fowls. There's a fair ball. And Yellow dives, steps on first. The second out. So now there's 2 outs. Hannah's up. Runner on second. And that one gets into the crowd. 2-1 now to Hannah. There's a foul into the Grazers dugout. Popped up. Who's going to be there to get it? Looks like Austin's there. He puts it away for the final out. A little base running blunder there by the Fowls. I don't know why they would send the runner to third. Could have just held him up at second, but nonetheless, we go to the top of the fourth, and Rasmussen hits one to Taverna for the first out of the inning. Marley Stevenson steps in, looking rattled. There's a ball way inside from Lawson. Grounded again to Taverna. And Stevenson, you would like to see more production out of your DH. She's hitting one, like a $159. It's just not what she envisioned for her season, I'm sure. Klein steps in. No hits at all this season. He's the backup player, bench player here for the Grazers. One off the end of the bat. Schmidt's there, puts it away for the third out. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Fowls. Moran steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Dixon looking very comfortable out there. No visible movements as let's pop the Hatter for the first out. And Slow steps in 0 for 1. But no visible movements on any of the meters there for Dixon. 36 pitches now in the fourth. Looking pretty comfortable. Nice breaking pitch there. Slider action. That one's hit into no man's land there. So it drops in front of Klein for a base hit. That brings up Schmidt. The runner on first and 1 out.
Nope, that's low.
There's a ball way inside. 2-0.
That's low.
And now 3-0 on Schmidt.
Take your
And Schmidt is walked. So Dixon walks Schmidt. Runners on first and second now for Lucy Taverna. Taverna's one of these many Fowls hitters
Nope, inside.
that would like to get hot this second half of the season. That one's nubbed to Dixon. The runners advance to second and third now. 2 outs. McForsham steps in.
That's outside.
You know, Fowls fans would really like to see Taverna kind of pick it up over these next 10 games here as we cruise through the season. There's strike 2-2 now on McForsham.
Nope,
And
that's
there's
high.
a ball, full count. And hit. Oh, that's off Yellow's glove. 1 run comes in. Here comes the second run. And it's a 3-2 ball game. Just like that, little liner off of Yellow's glove. That brings up Marcos Lester with a runner on first. And game's now 3-2. Check on the runner. Oof. Good little move there, Bowen Dixon. Reminds me of Andy Pettit. That's a very good move. Lester hits that one very well and gone. .369-foot, 2-run homer, his 3rd of the year, 11th RBI of the season. And now the Fowls lead it, 4-3. Just like that, 1 swing of the bat. Huber steps in and he pops that one up. That's Esperanza there for the final out of the inning. 4-run, bottom of the 4th. Now the Fowls lead at 4-3. We go to the top of the 5th. The Grazers leadoff hitter Aria Torres steps in. So now Lawson has a lead. Let's see if she can get a little more comfortable out there. Nice diving catch there by Kellen Moran at shortstop. You can hear this crowd has just gotten into the game. 1-1 now as Berg steps in. That one's
That's foul.
fouled into the Fowls dugout.
Strike 3. You're out.
Good pitching there from Bo Lawson.
Now batting the
As
shortstop.
Austin steps in, he's 1 for 2. He has 3 RBIs already. And we're going to have a pitching change, actually. Arcane Melton comes in. We've seen her out of the bullpen quite a bit here for the Feudin'Fowls.
Foul ball.
She's juiced. Lefty hurler's juiced. And 1, 2, 3, she puts him down. Good pitching there from Melton to get out of that inning. 9, 1, and 2 due up for the Fowls here in the bottom of the 5th. Edwin Wallace steps in.
Ball inside.
1 and 1 on Wallace. You see some movement now in Dixon's stats, trending downward. Velocity and accuracy and junk. Was popped up, and Torres is there for the first out. Hannah steps in. He's 0 for 2. Another one of those Feudin'Fowls hitters that fans would really, really like to see heat up over these next 10 games. That one's hit quite well. If that gets out, oh, it's off the very top of the wall. I thought that actually might have snuck out over the batter's eye, but it goes off the top of the big wall out in center field. And just like that, we're going to have a pitching change. Petrie Dorsey comes in, relief of Dixon.
Ball high.
So runner on second, 1 out now for Moran. And that one sneaks into left field. They're sending the runner home. Esperanza fires. Play at the plate, he's out. Nice little throw there from Esperanza. And Moran now has an injury, a stub toe, so we'll see if
Nope.
he
Outside.
comes into the game or if they have a replacement.
Strike.
Slow now, 1 and 2. And Dorsey is dealing.
Out.
And that's the third out there to Berg. So the Fowls threaten to get some extra runs, but they can't make it happen.
The second baseman.
And Hatter steps in to lead it off here in the top of the 6th. He's 0 for 2 today. You see Melton just firing.
That's outside.
2 and 2 now on Hatter.
Ball.
And ball in the dirt, low and away. 3 and 2. Grounded to Taverna for the first out.
Now batting the first
That
baseman.
brings in yellows, 1 for 2 today. And off of Taverna's glove, would have been a base hit anyway. Nice diving attempt though, so
Now batting
runner on
the
first.
left fielder, number 4.
Esperanza steps in, 1 for 2 today. That was nubbed in front of home plate. Melton fires to first for the second out. Rasmussen now steps in, 2 outs. Runner on second.
Off the plate.
And 1 and 1.
Ball high.
And 2 and 1. And lefty hurler deals.
Ball high.
3 and 1. And there she works back. Full count.
Take your base.
And Rasmussen is walked.
Now batting the designated hitter.
That brings up,
Batting number 16.
we're going to have a pinch hitter now. Sparks comes in
That's inside.
as the DH. Sparks is hitting quite well, too. Gets this. Wow, look at that. Gets him to swing through that high and inside pitch. And throw down to third. Gets him.
Third baseman number.
So the Grazers unable to capitalize.
Inside.
Bottom of the 6th here. Taylor Schmidt steps in. Grounded to yellow for the first out.
Now batting the second baseman number 28.
1 and 0 now. Taverna steps in. And 2 and 2 to Taverna. Petrie Dorsey still out there working away. That one's grounded back to Dorsey for the second out.
Now batting the
Forsham steps in. He's 1 for 2, single. Some RBIs today.
That's foul.
Fouled away into the Grazers dugout. Hopefully everyone is okay. And that one's grounded to yellow for the final out of the inning. Go to the top of the 7th. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Grazers. See if the Fowls can put it away.
designated hitter.
Spark steps in, and we're going to have Amira Williams come in, the closer for the Fowls, and Noggin takes over at third base for Schmidt.
That's off the plate.
Amira Williams, of course, is
Inside.
A-rated player.
Ball high.
And 3-0 now on Sparks, and
Ball four.
she comes in and walks Sparks, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Center fielder, number 42.
Austin Klein steps in now. And that one's hit into left field, base hit. So pair of runners on here
Now batting, the
for
right
Aria
fielder,
Torres, who's 0 for
number
2 today.
23.
There's a strike from Williams.
Ball inside.
Grounded to Noggin, to Taverna, to Slow for the double play.
Now batting,
Runner
the
moves to
third
third,
baseman,
though.
number 57.
And Berg steps in with 2 outs.
Nope. Low.
Base hit ties the game.
Nope. Inside.
And 2-0 now to Berg.
Inside.
And 3-0. And there's Williams working back. Full count now to Berg. Williams delivers. Grounded to Taverna. And that's the game, folks. Feudin'Fowls win. That 1 inning was kind of the undoing there. That 4-run 4th inning is really what sealed the deal. Look at the lines here. 3-5-0 for the Grazers. 4-6-0 for the Feudin'Fowls. Here's a look at the offense. Grazers on their side. Yellow had a good game. 2 for 3. Rasmussen has a walk. And let's see, who else? Esperanza, Klein, and Austin. Austin with the big 3 RBIs today. 2 strikeouts, though, but he did the damage. And on the foul side, lots of hits throughout the lineup. Everybody had 1 hit, though. Let's see, the big hitters, though, McForsham and Lester. And that is really it. But yeah, so good to see some hitters kind of picking it up, though, I will say. You know, Hannah, it's good to see him with a hit today. Also Slow with a hit. He's improved his average quite a bit, so that is very good. And I'd like to see a little more production out of Taverna. And good to see Huber with a hit as well. You know, the Fowls lineup could really stand to have a nice second half here, at least nice 10 games. Melton actually gets the win today. It's her first win of the season. Dixon gets the loss, drops to 1-2, and Williams gets the save, second save of the season. Take a look at the top 3 players. Marcos Lester, 1 for 1 today. Home run, 2 RBIs, a run scored. Tony Austin gets the shutout, 1 for 3, a double and 3 RBIs. He had a good game. And McForsham, 1 for 3, 2 RBIs and a run. So that's how game number 74 ends up here, folks, on Cheese League Baseball. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this game, please do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to our channel for more Cheese League Baseball action. We got lots more games coming your way. And please do follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese. That's where we get all your schedule announcements and all other Cheese League Baseball news. That's it for me today, folks. Have a good one. Game number 74 in the books. Fowls win. Take care. Bye.